My page. I'm Laura with Chocolates Chocolate Designs. Say hi when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me. In just a second, I'm going to give you a keyword to type in. And when you type in that keyword, you're going to get a list of supplies sent to your messenger with all of the things that we are using tonight. So if you're new to my page and you haven't done so yet, please like and follow. If you see a live button up here right now, that does mean that you are watching live. If not, then you are catching the replay. Put exclamation point replay in the comments for me so I know you've seen the video. You guys, the keyword for tonight is rise. R-I-S-E. Type rise in the comments. We're actually going to do 2 projects tonight, you guys. 2 instead of just 1 with the same transfer because there's a couple of things that I want to show you. So, let's say hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, there's all my friends. Yay! Hi, everybody. How was your weekend? I missed you guys. Hi, Pam. Hi, Dana. Hello, Kim and Linda. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Mary. Hi, Sandy. Hello, Pam. Hi, Terry and Joni. Hi, Holly and Linda. Hello, Carol. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, Maxine and Brenda. Hi, Crystal and Roxanne. Hi, Mary. Hello, everybody. Hi, other Mary. Hi, Brenda. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. Type rise in the comments for me. I am scrolling down to the bottom. I think I said everybody so far. All right, you guys. So we're going to have 2 projects we're going to be working on tonight, both of which are going to use the exact same transfer for. So we are done with Christmas. Unfortunately, you guys, Christmas is only a week. Oh, thank you, Brenda. It's only a week and a half away, if you guys can believe that. And so there's no longer time for you to be able to get any of our products before Christmas at this point, like Christmas related holiday stuff. Okay. So we're moving on to our next winter collection, which is mostly our Valentine's Day stuff. And we're going to go ahead and do Valentine's Day, you guys, because why not? Spending time with Valentine's. Oh, yeah. Hi, Chris. So I hope you guys are ready for Valentine's Day. I hope you guys are ready for Christmas. I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. Thank you so much. Hi, Darlene. Hello, everybody else who has jumped on. All right, I'm just laying out some paper here. We're going to go ahead. We're going to paint this riser tonight. These are available in my shop. They're just cute little decorative risers. And I wanted to make this a little bit different than what it is and how it comes in the box. Hopefully I don't get it all over my sweatshirt. Hi, Tracy. So we're going to use Waverly. You guys know I love using Waverly paint. It is my favorite to paint large areas. And we're going to do this in Snow White. However, we're going to distress this in a really fun way tonight after we get it painted. And I cannot wait to show you guys what we're going to do with it, okay? So if I can get it opened, we'll paint it. All right, here we go, you guys. This is called Snow Owl. It's just a bright white. It is a chalk paint. So this is not something, if you buy this at Walmart, this is not something that you want to put through your transfers, but you can absolutely paint with it. Oh boy, I got way too much there, I think. You can absolutely paint with it. It's not a new riser. No, we've had these for a while. These risers have been here since ChalkCon is when they were announced. So it's not a new product. It's been on our website for quite a while. I just haven't done one in a long time. Hi, Dana. Donna. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't read. All right, so we're going to go ahead, and I want to make this finished all the way around. So we are going to start with the bottom, and then we're going to work our way back up to the top here. So, you guys, I hope y'all had a good weekend. Today I spent most of my day doing laundry and helping Evan with one of his crafts, you guys. He wanted to go to Hobby Lobby and buy these presents because I used to have them in my craft stash so that he could make a little Grinch treasure box. And you guys, I didn't have any left, so we went to Hobby Lobby and they were sold out there too. So we homemade some little gifts for his Grinch treasure box today. And he was so excited about them. And I realized that he left one of them right here. He painted a snowman, you guys. I love that kid. Oh, I had it upside down. There's a snowman. I'll have to make sure that gets in his Grinch treasure box. other than that, you guys, we had dinner with my in-laws yesterday, and I have been really, honest to goodness, pretty lazy this weekend. Not wanting to do much of anything. I got a little bit of wrapping done, a little bit more shopping done, a couple of fun gifts that definitely scream, this is from Laura, because they're gag gifts. He doesn't watch. I'm going to tell you guys. Does anybody have anybody in your family that you just pick on? Anybody? Anybody? Hi, Sam. If you've got somebody in your family that you pick on, let me know. I want to know who you pick on in your family. For me, it's my brother-in-law. It is my brother-in-law. I don't know why. He's known my sister for over 20 years, and I have given him gag gifts of some sort for the longest time, and I just pick on him, and he picks back. And I just think it's fun. Oh, thank you so much. I actually started another sweatshirt today, too, but it's going to take a while. So I got them. I'm not going to tell you guys what I got him, but I got him a gag gift today, and I'll tell you guys all about it once he's opened his stuff on Sunday. You get teased by your siblings, your aunt and your cousins. Seems to always be your husband. Your husband gets picked on, or he picks on you, or you pick on him. So my you guys, I haven't always been the kindest person in the world, believe it or not. My brother-in-law's name is Aaron. And he and my sister, the brother-in-law, every time, all the time. When he and my sister first got together, I mean, not first got together, they'd been together for a couple of years. And she's my stepsister, okay? And it just seemed like, I don't know, you guys, maybe it's the reason, I don't know. Anyway, it just seemed like a lot of their conversations when they were in those early ages were like, well, if you'd marry me, kind of a thing. And it just like, every time they were upset with her, he'd get thrown the, well, if you'd marry me, kind of a thing. And I'm sure you guys know somebody like that too, right? And they're not married yet, and it's the, if you marry me, then things will be different, right? Well, my sister kind of did that to him for a while there. And so, a couple of years into the relationship for Christmas, I put together a box that had like earmuffs and, or the earplugs and I like a gag and some other things in it. I don't know if this was a gag for him or a gag for my sister. But I called it, I put it all in a box together and I made a cute little tag for it. And I called it, the Nagging Girlfriend Silencer Kit. I thought it was funny. My sister didn't. Whoops. Oh. But, and that was like the start of it. That was the start of it. And I've kind of been picking on him ever since and buying him just kind of gag gifts and making random stuff for him. Yeah. Oh man. Have you guys ever done anything like that? Oh my goodness. Or am I a horrible person? You guys, mind you, this was like 20 years ago. They've been married for quite a while now. Rise is the keyword. Yes, type rise in there. So if you guys know anybody who's like that, I'm still working on it. I'm still working on all of it. I just did the bottom. Did I miss painting a bottom edge? Oh, yes, I did. It's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're going to go all the way around and get the edges. So that's the kind of stuff that I thank you. I mean, listen. He's living in China. Oh my goodness. That's a long ways away. So yeah, you guys, I've always kind of done stuff like that with him and just kind of, and so I found the funniest gag gift to go along with their Christmas present, and I just cannot wait for it to get here. And he's not going to watch. I'm going to tell you guys what it is. So anyway, because they don't watch. Don't anybody tell Aaron if you see it. So I found, so he's younger than me, you guys. He's younger than me by about a year. And I was on Amazon today, and they wanted things. They just moved into a new house, and they wanted things for their bathroom. And so I got them the stuff that they wanted for their bathroom. But I thought that what I got them just wasn't quite enough, and that I needed something individual for each of them instead of just one household gift for the two of them. And so I'm looking at, and what do you get for a guy for the bathroom? Seriously. Like, what do you get for a man for the bathroom? And I was on Amazon just kind of looking, and you guys, what do you get for a guy for the bathroom? You get him reading material. Right? Hi, Sandy. You get him reading material. And so I found a book on Amazon that I ordered today. Oh, I got to read this. My aunt had a necklace that had Our Father on it. We teased her that it wasn't fair. Next time we got together, my sisters and I made paper plate necklaces. It keeps scrolling. I can't see it. And wrote the Our Father on it and made her one too. Oh my goodness. So I'm on Amazon and I found him some reading material. You get your hubby the book, The Bathroom Reader, every year. I got Aaron a book. I hope I can remember what it's called, you guys. It's something like why do my balls touch the toilet water? And I was like, this is perfect. So if you guys need a funny gag gift for a guy, that's probably one that would be hilarious. I cannot wait for him to open it. I really, really cannot wait for him to open that gift, you guys. I'm so excited about my find. Y'all are going to go on Amazon and try to find it now. I know you are. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to have to record that and put it on here, aren't I? His reaction when he gets his book. And he's not even 40 yet, you guys, so it's probably a little bit premature, but I still think it's funny. Oh, Shannon, did you just come in? All right, we've got this all painted. I do need to get this dried up. Yes, you are. Add it to the link. Oh my gosh, I don't have the link for it right this second, but look for it. Look for it, because you guys, there's got to be at least one person in your family that you pick on every year, even if you rotate between people. Listen, bring some humor to Christmas. You got to. You got to. It's a stressful time. And if you can find something for somebody that at least makes you laugh, then on Christmas Day, it will be a good day. And guess what? What is the switch, Valerie? Oh, is it something? Ooh, I think I know. That's it. Why are my nuts touching the toilet water? That's what it's called. Why are my nuts touching the toilet water? That's the one. Tracy found it. Oh my gosh, you guys should. You guys should. All right, you guys, I'm going to grab some Clorox wipes out here, not just for my hands tonight. We're going to make this a little bit distressed using some Clorox wipes, okay? You need that book for your brother and son? Yes, order it now because it'll be here by, mine's going to be here Tuesday. You found it, buying it now? I should have done an Amazon, what is it? What do they call that? An affiliate link for that? It's okay, you guys. Just get it if you want it. I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. All right. Here we go. I'm just going to grab a Clorox wipe. This is a clean one, you guys. I just made the book go viral. Your father's 100 years old. Oh my gosh, Lynn. Yes. Yes. Okay, we're going to grab a Clorox wipe here. And all I'm going to do is go right on the edges here and kind of press hard. And I'm going to start to remove some of this. I'm going to start to remove some of this white that I've got on here, you guys. I want this to be white, but I want it to be more of like a brushed, a rustic white. I don't want it to be that stark, just freshly painted white. And so if you use a Clorox wipe, when it's not like completely cured yet for the paint, you can get some of that white off of there and just kind of bring out some of those natural wood tones of it. And the author's going to wonder why the surge in sales. I think you're probably right. It's not just Christmas, dude. Everybody on my page is buying one tonight. I couldn't help it, though. I saw that and I was like, oh my goodness. This is perfect. Hi, Missy. All right, can you guys see what I'm doing there? You guys see right on the edges how it's just kind of taken some of that paint off of there, and it's giving it more of like a distressed look. And I'm going to kind of go over more of this in spots too. I kind of want some different areas where it's just kind of got a little bit less on there. You need that one too? Brother-in-laws are fun to pick on. I don't know why. They just are. Okay, so I'm just adding a little bit of extra, just kind of distressing to that. Oh no, Carol! In some different spots. No rhyme or reason to where I'm going with it. I just wanted to get, you guys see that? Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love it. Just by using a Clorox wipe or a wet wipe or a baby wipe or whatever you've got with you while your paint is still not quite cured yet. What would John do? Oh, he would it's my personality, you guys. He wouldn't say a thing. He wouldn't say a thing. Anybody who knows me would just be like, yeah, that's a Laura gift. That's the truth, you guys. Guess it's my turn to get picked on this year. That's what they would think. All right, I'm trying to choose mostly the edges on here and really get those. some of that white off of there. Isn't that awesome with the white? It just takes enough of it off of there that it doesn't, it's not like you're sanding it. It's just pulling a little bit from here and there. You guys can see how that looks right there on the side. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's gorgeous. So just a little bit. You do have to give it a little bit of elbow grease to get some of it off of there once that paint's been dried. But you don't want to do it while it's wet, because then it'll smear. All right, let's see if I can get a little bit off the front too. I might have to grab another one that's a little bit wetter. Now you guys are all looking up where you can get your gag gifts for your guys in your life. I love it. Yeah, absolutely. You've got to laugh. At 100 years old, girl, he's been laughing a lot to stay alive this long. That's how life is. You live your life all ornery and crotchety, and you don't make it that long. All right, I think we've got this pretty uniform in all the different spots now. I love how it looks with that just weathered look of taking some of that white back off of there and revealing that underside of that. Gorgeous, I think. All right, let's get this dried up, though. And then we're going to add some surface wax. Hi, Janet. You fell asleep. Girl, I don't blame you. Is it cold for everybody else? It's so cold here. I feel like I could just sleep and sleep and sleep and not wake up for days on end. Because it's just so stinking cold. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to add some surface wax to this. And then I'm going to show you guys the coolest. Your uncle is 90 and he's the biggest prankster. Oh my gosh. I feel like I should get another one and send it to John's Uncle Bruce. I'm telling you what. I've never given him a Christmas present before in our lives, but I feel like that would be the one. I feel like that would be the one to get for old Bruce. Windy and cold, be freezing. You guys, it is so cold here. So cold. Minus 15 this morning. Nursery here this morning. It's in the 40s. No way! Freezing and snowing in Canada. It's officially winter, y'all. And then I saw one of the other designers who lives in Utah, and she's like, it's a heat wave. I'm like, Colder here in Arizona today, too. I don't even want to go outside because it's cold enough that as soon as you breathe, your nostrils stick together. I don't like that kind of cold. All right, we use some surface wax on here. If you're not familiar with that, what this is going to do is it's going to fill in all the grooves of our wood. It's going to turn this into a silky, smooth surface for your transfers. And it's going to put a protective layer over top of all the paint that we just put on here so that the adhesive on our transfer doesn't pull that paint back up. Freezing in Maine this weekend. 50s in Utah. 50s. 50s. See, Sandy? 50s is just a little bit too warm when it's negative 11 in Michigan. 50s and I'm going, ugh. Cold and another snowstorm coming, yep. 50s on Wednesday. Oh, I hope it gets warmer here again for a little bit anyway. All right, you guys, here's the transfer we're going to use. I think that this is so stinking cute. I love, love, love it. This one is called Heart Balloons. And it's so gorgeous. Come visit. I should. I'm actually, you guys, yesterday we went to lunch with the in-laws. John's brother and his wife, John's aunt and her son, and then John's mom and stepdad. And it was, you guys, it was awesome to get to see them again. And John's mom wants to take my kids for 4 days over Christmas break. And I did not hesitate to say yes. Not even for a second. I was like, yes. How much wax do you put on there? So with the wax, it's a very, very light coat of wax, and then you want to be sure that you are buffing and buffing and buffing and buffing and buffing. You cannot over buff your wax back off. Okay? So you put a little bit on there. When you're done with it, I hope you guys can see this. I can't tell if you can or not, but it should look shiny. And if the whole thing is shiny, you're good. But if you slide your hand across here, it should slide very, very easily. If it sticks because you've got a chunk of wax on there, you haven't buffed it well enough. Uh-oh, I saw something about asking about Valentine's. You're going back to Vegas for Valentine's. Hi, Lore. All right, we're going to give this a really good fuzz on here. And then I'm going to bring this over to this. Now, I want to start on the edge because I'm hoping that I can do both projects tonight without washing the transfer. And we're going to put these gorgeous heart balloons right on here. Oh, I think I can probably do both projects tonight with just the one transfer without washing it. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. Okay, so I've got just a couple of colors we're going to use tonight. Oh my goodness, you guys. We are going to use Black Velvet. Love Black Velvet. We're going to use Shimmer Copper. And we're going to use just a little bit of cherry for this, just to add some color. Is that why your stencil bleed? It might be if you're using a wood and you're not filling in that wood grain. That could definitely be the reason why it bleeds a little bit. All right, you guys, your mixologist is in the house tonight because I realized today that there is still something on my own website that I have not yet purchased, and it's now last chance. And so I want to get it. The gilding wax that we have, I'm using bronze tonight. This is also last chance on the website. I love our gilding wax. It's by Dixie Belle. But we have another color that's called copper. Now, the copper goes really, really well with our copper paste. But since I only have the bronze gilding wax, I am going to mix colors to make bronze because we don't have a bronze chalk paste. So if you guys want to know how to make bronze chalk paste, this is how you do it right here. We're going to take some of our shimmer silver. We're going to add this to a color tray. And then we're going to grab some black velvet. You guys, mixing copper and black velvet gives you bronze. I've got, oh my gosh, how much do I have there? Ooh, that's too much. I have, here's my mixy mix. This is this much and this much, okay? Very little bit of black, very lot of bit of the copper, and even that black might be too much. I'm going to start slow. I can always add more black. But we're going to mix these two colors together. And instead of having, oh, see, I think that little bit right there, instead of having that bright copper color, that was perfect, you guys. That little bit of black was perfect. It's just a teensy bit. And I'll show you guys the difference in color. Thank you so much. I made this shirt, I think last year or the year before. It might have been 2 years ago. I don't wear it often, though, because it's not a hoodie and it doesn't have a front pocket, and that's where I keep my cell phone. All right, you guys, let me show you the difference. We added just a little bit of black to our shimmer copper. Did I say silver? I didn't mean to. And we've gone from copper to bronze. Huge difference in the color just by adding a little touch of black to that. But now this right here, watch this, you guys. Oh, can I open it? I got to have something to open it with, though, because I can't just use my hands. I'll break my nails. Please suggest this color to chalk. I think I will, Denise. I think I will. Now you guys can see that that right there is going to go really well with that bronze that's in here. Now that looks dark because there's a lot of it, but big difference, you guys. Big difference, and it's going to look great. All right, so we're going to use bronze. You love using bronze for Christmas? Me too. Me too. We're going to use bronze on here. We're going to use black, and we're going to use just a little bit of cherry. So I'm grabbing out some squeegees. We're getting ready for this. Thank you so much. We're getting ready for this. And I think what I want to do is, oh, you guys, I can't really decide. I think I just want to have like 2 balloons in red. Thank you, Shannon. 2, maybe 3. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go with those 3 right there in red. Let's do those first. Ooh, do I want to do this first? Ooh, I'm going to mark them. I'm going to mark them just so that I know. So red, red, and red. That way it doesn't start to dry in there and I'm good. And I'm going to work my way from one side to the other. Because I've not done that before and I've had some not great luck with my paste not sticking to the transfer. Though it might look good if it's rusted, or if it does kind of pull up again a little bit. Maybe I'll show you guys how to do that. Okay, I'm talking too much. And I'm getting my stuff stuck to things. All right, so let's go ahead and do, let's do all of the ones that are the white, where you can see the white in the background. We're going to do all of those with the bronze, and we're going to do all of the ones where it's just the outline with that black velvet. Oh, I got it on my hand already. Except for these ones that we've got tagged to be red, just for that pop of color. So the red and that bronze are going to kind of mix right there, coming together on that one. But I'm only going to do, oh, these are both bronze. Hello, everybody. I'm only going to do a couple of colors here real quick. You know, like a third of my board. And then we're going to pull this up so that that paste doesn't start to dry in there. That's what we call the paste and pull method. So let's go for some black velvet here. And I'm going to work relatively quickly, you guys. Again, so that paste doesn't start to dry in there. And I can pull that up and still get all of that crisp, clean color. Hi, Janet. All right, which balloon? This one right here had the black. And this one right here had the black. All right, and then we're going to come back in and do this red one really quickly. And I'm doing the red last just because my cherry paste is probably the driest of all of them. And I could add some water, but you guys know I'm pretty lazy when it comes to that. If it's not perfect when I come on camera, it's kind of like, oh, well. But if it's not perfect for you guys, add a little bit of distilled water and just stir. Oh, I'm getting some black in this red one, but that's okay. It's okay. But this is just going to give a pop of color on here. Guys, I think my son's banging around downstairs. Either that or the wind picked up. Hi, Carlene. All right, so we're going to pull this up to relieve that paste that we've already done, you guys, oh my goodness. Let me see if I can show you this. Look how beautiful that is on this surface. Seriously, so cute. So cute. And then we just drop that back down and just kind of let it sit there. Just let it sit. Gosh, that's going to bug me. You guys, I'm going to add some distilled water and stir. It's just too dry. It's too dry. It's just too dry. I gotta make it better. No, Puff will not be coming back in. That was one of those limited time things that was brought in just for that 12 Days of Christmas sale. But you can get Puff on Amazon. You can get the Puff at Michael's. You can get the Puff at Hobby Lobby. It's all over the place. That's how I already had a jar the first day of the sale because I got mine at Hobby Lobby a long time ago. All right. Now we've got our red to where it's in good consistency. Much better. Much, much, much better. So we're going to start with this one here. I had 3 red balloons targeted. And I'm just trying to keep it just on that balloon, you guys. You had to go through your paste and add water too. It happens, you guys. Every once in a while, you just kind of want to check them and see how they're doing. Or you can add a squirt of distilled water before you put it away each time. That way, you just stir it real quick before you start. And it's usually pretty good to go. I just never remember to do that. All right, there's our second red one. You're welcome. And then our black ones. And we're only going to go to this one here, and then we're going to lift again, just to be sure that our paste does not start to dry. And I'm trying to be careful where they come together, because in a couple of spots they do come together. And I really don't want to mix my colors if I can help it. All right, now we're good here. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. And we'll do this copper one real quick too. I'm sorry, bronze, you guys. It's bronze. It's bronze. We made bronze, not copper. Now, if you've got copper gilding wax or you want to use the copper, you could absolutely do that too. That's the great thing about chalk is that you can pick your colors. Oh, thank you, Ruth. You go through your jars and add water every week. It depends on how much you chalk, if that's excessive or not. I probably should. All right, let's pull this up just so that it doesn't start to dry in there. Oh, good. The red one didn't start to dry. Perfect timing. You guys, look at how beautiful that is. I love it. I love it. Oh, why did I do that? Whoops. I ran my hand right over that little bit of red that was on that one. Oops, it's okay. If I don't have an oops with every project, you guys. Hi, Mary. Then it wouldn't be unique to me and anybody could recreate it, right? You can't recreate the whoops. Tomorrow you start your baking. Oh my gosh. I have so many things I still have to get done, and I am hosting our party on Saturday. You guys, I just don't know how I'm going to pull it all together. I always do, though. Oh, I'm sorry. Our party's on Sunday. Party's on Sunday. Our Christmas party here at my house is on Sunday. And it just seems like this Christmas is coming really fast. Way too fast. All right, we're going to go to get these 4. I'm doing about 4 at a time, you guys, just to be sure that I don't smudge anything, that I don't mess it up. Lysol wipes to clean the transfer quick when I do that, and it works. I think we're going to be all right, though, because we're going to put red over top of it, and that's going to have black on it. So I'm not too worried about it at this moment. I really don't think it's going to matter. And if I do that, then I'm wetting down my transfer, which can cause my paste to smear if I don't let it dry. You won't see me on Sunday. That's correct. That's correct. Sorry, you guys. Matter of fact, Christmas, having a stroke the week of Thanksgiving. I bet it did, Kim. I'm so glad you're feeling better, though. You guys, I have 2 little kids, so in the next week and a half, I will be taking off a few extra days to make Christmas magical. A few more than normal. And it's just something a mom's got to do, y'all. I just got to. All right, here we go. Pulling up again. Oh, this is looking so, so pretty. Oh my goodness. And I didn't even show you guys. All right, let's finish it. Let's finish it really quickly. Now that I know where my other red one's going to be. So remember, we're doing 2 projects tonight. Sandy, it's an app called Sora. S-O-R-A. And honestly, I play with it and I don't like it, and I play with it some more and I still don't like it, and I keep playing with it. And right now I've got like 6 of them in draft, and I'm like, I'm not sure if these are good enough for them. So we'll just have to see what I can come up with next. All right, this is going to go right over that red spot, so we should be all right. This is all black. That made that part really easy. And those last 2 there are going to be copper. Okay, that's the end of the black. Yes, family comes first. The snowball chasing you was funny. You guys, if you have any ideas, yes, it is a CC surface. This is one of our Decor risers. If you guys have any funny ideas, send me a private message. Don't post it on the page, because I would want everybody else to be surprised by what I do next. But if you have funny ideas about Christmas-related videos that I can make with AI, let me know, and I will do the best I can to make it happen. Got a couple right now that I'm still kind of working on. All right, last but not least is the copper. Bronze, bronze. You guys, we made bronze. For right here. And then we can pull this whole transfer off. And I'm not going to wash it yet. I'm not even going to spray it down yet because I need to do another project with this. And I'm hoping that this area right here will be... It's Sora AI. Or Sola. Maybe it's Sola. All right, you guys, here we go. Oh my goodness. Look at how pretty that looks. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. All right, I'm going to hang this right here. It says right on each one of the videos what it is. I got Intel Santa is getting me a We Created Vista laser machine. Ooh. Nice. You actually, like when you're watching the videos, it'll tell you what it is. All right, I'm just going to close up my jars, you guys. So pretty, right? Loving it. All right, we're not quite done with this yet. But before we finish this, I'm going to set this aside. Thank you. Before we finish this, I'm going to set this aside, and we're going to actually work on our other project because we need Sora. Okay, it is Sora. We need to let that one sit for a few minutes in order to finish. Okay? So, we're going to let this one sit so we can do the other one so that one can sit. That's how it's going to go. All right. Let's set that aside. You guys, this is just, I did not spray the transfer yet. Yes. So this is just a little vase that I got from the Dollar Tree a long time ago. A long time ago. And I'm hoping that this will go all the way around it. I did not clean my transfer because we're going to do 2 projects at the same time tonight. And so I'm going to put this right on here. I'm just going to start with the edge, and we're going to work our way around. And we're going to do our etching cream tonight with this. So when you're doing a glass that's round like this, you don't want to try to put your transfer all the way around it in one shot. You're going to lift up on one side and then pull it around. Maybe, oh, you guys. I am going to do it all in one shot. Heck yeah, that's going to work. Okay. And it's just the right, yeah, anyway. It's a little bit messy because I do have the other area here. But we're going to use this stuff called Armor Etch. Okay. This right here is an etching for glass that is also available on my site. And I haven't used it in a while. And so all we're going to do is grab our Armor Etch stuff. No, I really haven't used this in a while. I think I want to stir it. Let me make sure it doesn't say do not stir. And okay, maybe I don't. Yeah, I do. I'm going to stir it up real quick. Just to be sure that it's thoroughly mixed. So anything I've got that I can stir this stuff with. This is an etching cream for glass. And it's super, super cool stuff. If you haven't seen this before, all we're going to do is grab a brush, any old brush, y'all, any old brush. We're going to dip the Armor Etch right into the brush, or dip the brush right into the Armor Etch, just like this. And all we're going to do is we're going to paint it right on to that glass through our transfer. Okay, simple and easy. I did shake it and it didn't shake very well. And we're just, you guys, literally painting this right through the silk screen. Now, this does have little glass pieces in it, so you do want to be careful. But you'll see how the silk screen kind of turns white once that etching cream is on there. And this is why we're doing 2 projects. You guys, this transfer is big enough that I can do both projects at one time without having to wash it, which is awesome. It was fine. Granules, but it worked perfectly. Okay, good. Good. So I just want to make sure that all of those spots in the transfer do turn white with that etching cream. It's really, really easy to use. Really easy to use. You keep forgetting that you have it and you love it, and I keep forgetting that I've got it too. And I was like, oh, this would be fun tonight. Ooh, I had a little air bubble right there. Hopefully we're okay with a little air bubble. And then I'm going to have a wonky spot where it kind of comes together. All right, so once that's fully covered on everything that's on there, okay, all I'm going to do is just pull my transfer right back off. Oh, you guys, I missed all of those spots. How did I miss all those? Hold, please. Love the results that you get from this stuff. Yes, I love it. You guys, this stuff is awesome. It is awesome. Where's a good brush? Here's a good brush I can use. I missed a couple of spots because I think the transfer was folded over itself. No big deal. We're going to come back in and do it again. Yes, you could have used them and created with them. Absolutely. The salsa jars. Save all your jars. There's always stuff you can do with jars and glass. All right, now I've got it fully covered. This is why I didn't want to wash my transfer yet, though. And we're just going to pull all of that off, and we're going to let this sit while we finish our other project. You guys see how gorgeous that is with those balloons on there? Right now they look white. Now, if you want them to be like this in white, you can ink them, and you can put this whole thing in the oven, in a cold oven, and you can heat set our transfers, our ink, right onto glass like that. But we're not going to do that. We're going to etch it, and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like, okay? All right, I got to put this thing on a towel, and I've got some larger towels over here in my space here, and I want to spray this down really, really well. You do a lot with your, I know, right? Hold, please. Hold, please. I want to spray this down really, really, really well with some water. And I'm also going to come back with my Dawn Power Wash, and I'm going to spray it with that as well. Right now, just to keep all of that stuff from setting in the silk screen of that. Now, when you're washing your armor etch, you do not want to wash this at your craft space, because the armor etch does have little pieces of glass in there, and that's what etches it. Make sure that you take it to a sink and that you're actually rinsing that off of there. Please don't do that right at your craft table and try to rub over the top of your transfer with a wipey. If you do that, you do risk tearing your transfer with those little glass shards. You want to wash that down. All right, here we go. And there, you guys, are teeny, teeny, tiny glass pieces. Okay, we're going to leave this sit while we finish the other project, and then we're going to finish this one off, okay? So I'm going to set this back here. We're just going to set it and forget it. We're going to forget all about it for a minute. All right, so this is nice and dry now. Should be. Yes, it is. All right, so now we've got our gilding wax. Night, Tracy. And I'm just going to take, you guys, I'm going to take kind of a horsehair brush, a really coarse brush like this. I don't even know what you call it, but they're not soft. This is a very thick, hard brush. And I'm just, you guys, I think I'm going to use a Q-tip tonight. Why not a Q-tip? Let's do that. I'm just going to grab a Q-tip and a little bit of this bronze gilding wax. That way I'm not using my fingers. And we're going to go right on the edge. Very, very lightly on the edge. Of this board. And then I'm going to take this coarse one here. Oh, you guys, I don't think I have enough on the edge with the Q-tip. Apparently we've got to go thicker. Right on the top here. With that copper gilding wax. And then take my brush and I'm just going to kind of go and bring it down a little bit. And kind of fan that out right there at the edge. Both on the side and on the top. Just to give it more of a bronze tone to match the rest of it. Right there on the edge. Too much, too much, too much. I had a chunk. That's okay. I had a chunk, you guys. We'll just move that into the corner and do the corners a little thicker. No big deal. That's better. That's better. But just to work some of that bronze color right in there, this adds a little bit more fine detail to this. And sometimes it's those fine details that really just bring a project to life, right? Gorgeous! I got too much there again. Oh no. It's okay. I don't cry over spilled milk. You can use your fingers if you want to. This stuff is oil based. So if you do use your fingers, then it's going to take a little bit more than just a quick hand wash to get it off of there. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this. Hi, Karen. You guys, it's all in the details. All in the details. Oh my goodness. Look at how pretty that looks. Oh, I love it. Okay, we're not done yet though. Because you can't just do that top edge. You got to do all your edges. Thank you. Decor riser for the win, y'all. Oh, I almost got it on my shirt. You guys, as soon as we're done with this, we're going to take all of that etching cream right off of that other project. And show you guys what that etching cream is all about. So this is going to take a little bit to dry. Thank you so much. All right, and last little bits here. Don't forget the feet, you guys. These little details, I'm telling you, it makes a world of difference. Get all of those edges. That's what's going to take it from being, it's going to boost it to a level 10 in that, what's it called? The high-end decor. You thought it was so big. It was definitely not so big. They're just cute little risers. And they're adorable and they're perfect for a riser. All right, we're almost done. The Q-tip is definitely working great. Almost, y'all, almost. I got a couple more little edges to do, and then this baby is done. Oh, I don't want to throw my Q-tip in my water. I almost did. All right, you guys. I would say the lid is always my nemesis. I would say that right there, all the way around, is pretty darn gorgeous. That's high-end looking. That's stinking beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. I hope you guys love this. What do you think? I agree, Pam. I loved the palette boards. But you guys see how just that little, oh, I missed one. Oh no. I missed an edge. I missed an edge. Good thing I didn't close that jar tight. And I had more. I missed an edge right there. I can see it. There we go. That's better. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, so there's our first project done tonight. So beautiful. We love it. Aloha, Donna. We love it. So stinking cute. Now, you guys, let's go ahead and let's work on this real quick, okay? This is that glass. This is the glass that has definitely been on there long enough. Thank you, Donna. That should have been on there long enough now that we can rinse this off. So I'm going to grab some paper towel here, and I'm going to lay out the paper towel first. Just because, now if I were you, I would take this right to a sink. Take it right to a sink and rinse it off in the sink. But because I don't have a sink right here, I'm just going to use regular water, and I'm going to use paper towel, okay? So all we're going to do is we're going to spray this and we're going to wipe it off. And we're going to get this gorgeous, okay, good, there's nothing over there. We're going to get this gorgeous etch. That's too much paper towel, Laura. That's way too much. We're going to get this gorgeous etch on here. Again, I would do this at a sink and not at a table. But I'm working with what I've got tonight. And what I have is my table and a video camera. So I'm just removing all of that etching cream with some water. And you guys, I hope you can see this. I really hope you can see this. I do. You have one and keep recreating and don't want to sell it. Oh, I only got one of those before they retired them, Sandy. Only one of those great big diagonal palette boards. All right, I'm going to wipe this off one more time with that towel that I let it all drip onto, just to be sure. Let's dry it real quick. And now we have a matching vase. Oh my goodness, you guys. Can you see it? I hope that you can. But just in case you can't, I was prepared for that. I'm going to stuff this with some red tissue paper. Pull my influence. I only have a little bit. And hopefully with that tissue paper in there, oh man, probably not. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better. Maybe, maybe not. But once you've got some color behind it, it does kind of help to see it a little bit. But, oh, that shine from my light. It's gorgeous, you guys, but that my light shines on that really, really, really hard. All right, I'm going to pull this out. We're going to add just a little bit to this really quick, just to jazz it up. I'm just going to use some velvet red ribbon. Oh, that's too much, you guys. Woo! Nope, I didn't do anything to prep the glass. To throw a little light in if it can see better. I don't know if a light would help or not, but maybe, you guys, let's use this. Maybe the black background will help you see it better. Maybe, hopefully. I can't tell. Oh yeah, you can definitely see it better with the black background. There we go. Now you can really see it. All right, so you guys, once you put flowers and stuff in there, then you'll see it even better too. I just don't have any I mean, woo! Those are pretty, eh? They're falling apart. But they're pretty. It looks so beautiful, right? All right, there's our project for tonight. I hope that you guys love these two. Hope you love that transfer. The keyword for tonight is rise, R-I-S-E. Type rise in the comments. You guys, bling on the ribbon. Oh, yeah, bling on the ribbon. There's a lot we could still do with this, but it's getting late. We've done 2 projects. I love how it looks. I love the etching cream. If you guys haven't used that yet, if you haven't gotten your hands on it, that is available on the site. And these decor risers are absolutely gorgeous for just elevating your projects, for elevating your decor in a room. And you can make them look so stinking cute and do so many things with them. So there we have it for tonight, you guys. I hope that you love this. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about anything, then please do let me know. I'm headed to bed. You guys have been fantastic. Love you all so much. Have a good night, everybody.